Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Picture Day podcast. I am Mike Masilotti. This is Kim McVicar. And today we have a fantastic guest. Not only is this guy an amazing comedian, he's a great golfer, too. Give it up for Mike Falzone, everybody.
Hey. I like the way you did that.
Thank you. I felt good about it.
It was
I
fun.
like the give it up part.
Thank you. I like
Give
that.
it up.
I learned that before when I was doing a show. Some guy said, start clapping now. And then he said, and then I was like, oh, I'm stealing that. Because a lot of times the audience is just waiting. You have to tell them, just like, give it up. Start clapping. You know?
Dude, I don't
Tell
like
people.
to start clapping now
No.
before they say the name.
No?
Because then you can't hear the name.
But to get adults to just start clapping like it's a kindergarten class is an insane thing to
Well,
do.
this is a good podcast for you because we're talking about kindergarten.
It's kindergarten. Did you go to pre-K?
And that's how you lead someone into their own podcast.
Wow, thank you. Master. I love it.
Yeah. So we were going over this before. You did go to pre-K.
I went to junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten.
So I
Because
think-
Canada has it weird.
Yeah. So I consider
I always
that
forget that you're
pre-K if there's
But
junior
it's in
and
the
senior.
school. It's in the regular elementary school.
But did you go a year earlier? Were you at like how old
Everyone does junior kindergarten, I think.
Is it? They're both a full year. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's pre-K and K.
Okay.
Or J. Okay, junior kindergarten. I just figured
I don't know.
it's
JK,
2 years of
J
kindergarten.
slash-
Correct.
So I did 1 year of kindergarten. Did you do 2 years?
just kindergarten.
Just kindergarten. Okay.
No preschool.
And you went to school in Connecticut?
Yes.
What part?
A southern.
What is that? What does that mean?
I went
Confederate.
to,
I lived in Connecticut for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
I lived in Danbury.
Stratford.
Okay.
Was my hometown.
See, I know places.
Yeah, very
You
familiar
didn't
with
expect
Danbury.
me to know.
I honestly didn't. I don't expect anyone on this side of the country to know anything about Connecticut.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Very
I didn't.
fair.
I lived in New York. I had no idea how close Connecticut was, and I was shocked how close it is to
Yeah.
New York.
I
A
went
lot
to
of
school
people-
in New York, living in Connecticut.
Oh.
Look at you guys. You're doing like a.
We're learning.
Yeah, we're learning about each other
This
as well
whole
as learning about
podcast
you.
is learning.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, just Connecticut stuff.
Connecticut.
Stuff. So it's public school then? Because I feel
Public
like,
school,
Yeah,
very public.
You feel like a public school guy to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a bougie school experience at all.
Now, so did
There's
you?
some rough schools in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Like, people don't realize that. Did you go to one of the ones with the metal detectors? They
I-
have them. Because we looked at schools when I first moved to America
Oh, you mean
there.
for real?
Yeah.
And we didn't go because of coming from Canada, it was like, if there's a metal detector, the big theory was everyone
guys
knows
don't
you're
wanna
carrying
know
a
if
gun on the
somebody
other
has-
side.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want people to know you don't have a gun.
But then you
'Cause-
also can't bring your own fork to lunch.
Wait,
You ever think
that
about
kind of
that?
metal detector? I just assumed it was just for guns.
It should be called a gun detector.
Yes.
That's true, I
Other
guess.
metal we don't care about. It's mostly
No. A
guns.
lot of other metal gets like knives and stuff. They slip by. It's just gun. A robot tells you if
Yeah,
you have
just
a
a
gun.
shape. It's looking for a shape. You can put your own gun together once
It's
you get
looking
through.
for stuff with bullets in it.
Fair.
So
Yeah.
I get that.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, I like this.
we played basketball against those schools,
Okay.
but we were not metal detector school. Even though kids did try.
To get a metal detector?
Sometimes we petitioned to get a metal detector. No, people would be like bringing weapons to school, but that was more high school, not grade school.
Fair. Did you
Yeah.
go to the same grade school your whole...
No, I think I bounced around a little bit. I started at one place and I ended up at the other. I think I split it between two places. Around third grade, I think I went to I think it was Second Hill Lane and then Chapel Street School. And that was my grade school experience.
How far were like was it all new friend group, and like did you lose contact with your friend group growing up and then go to all new friends?
Yeah, I just decided not to make friends at the first.
And that's why you moved? Your
Place.
parents were like, he's sad. Let's move him."
maybe there's some Italians on the other side of town. No, I literally remember no one from like first and second grade. And then third grade was when I start having memories of like having friends.
So you don't
and
remember kindergarten either?
stuff. Not really.
Hmm.
Not really. I just remember, dude, do you guys have like scattered memories from grade school?
Yeah.
100%.
So I have this one memory of like we were on little scooters and it was like playtime or whatever. Everyone's doing a little scooter thing. And there was a fucking traffic light in the middle of the classroom. And I got to the traffic light and some kid, it was a red light. And so I stopped and they were like, you could take a right on red. It's like the first time
they
I
taught you
ever
real
heard
rules.
right on
That's
red.
cool.
And I said, that's the most ridiculous shit. This is the easiest thing. Red light, stop.
Yeah.
Stop your car. And he's like, no, he was like a know-it-all kid. It's like, no, you can go right on red. And I always remember I traced that back to that kid. And then I had no memories for like 4 years after that.
Yeah, traumatized you so hard.
I was going to say, I think all your memories are trauma memories. Because all my youth memories, like the first time. So I moved in 2nd grade, but halfway through. That's why I asked that. I had like best friends. Keith Kruzeski, fucking Brian. Like,
Last name memories?
Yeah. Wow. But his last name's Kruzeski. That's the dopest name. I mean,
It is a cool name.
And then Brian Callen, and then, I forgot the other guy. But they were like my dudes. So we moved halfway through the year, so I was so bummed. I remember my mom thought my dad was picking us up from school. This is our last day there.
Oh,
my dad thought our mom was, we went to like a new neighborhood. So they're both just moving. And me and my sister, and I remember it was Halloween, because we made this awesome like black cardboard haunted house you could hang up in your place, and we like drew with white pencil, like all these, or like white crayons, all these like ghosts and stuff on it. It was so cool. And then I was waiting there in the office, and I was like, my parents are gonna come pick us up, this is gonna be awesome. And then we just sat there for hours and hours. And I remember my teacher had to drive us home, and my sister's only a year older than me, and I had no idea where we lived. I was just like, I
Because
don't.
you were little.
Yeah, but then my sister literally was like, I think I can get us home, and she told them how to get us, and she made it home.
That's
How
great.
old was she?
So I was in 2nd grade, so she was in 3rd grade. I don't know how
Sure,
old
you
third
should know by
graders.
3rd grade,
I
right?
wouldn't know.
You wouldn't have?
I wouldn't know.
I walked home from school
What?
at like a young age.
Really?
I took the bus in like kindergarten. My sister came with me for the bus, but
You took the bus in the morning, then they made you walk.
like the local bus, like not,
Yeah, we would take
not
the
a
bus.
school
Oh, the
bus.
city bus.
Oh,
Like
no
a-
way.
Yeah, and
yeah,
we
you
used
gotta
to,
know streets and stuff. You taking the city.
Yeah,
bus.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was.
I thought you meant when you said I took the bus. I was
I'm
like, yeah, so did
always
I.
surprised I'm alive.
That's how safe Canada
Always.
is.
And well, that's
So
how.
yeah,
I guess
city
it
bus?
was safe back then.
Yeah, kids
yeah.
are getting on
I knew-
city buses to go to
was-
school.
Yeah,
That's
That's
very
wild.
cool. That's very tough.
And I lost that thing I made. I left it at school.
because
and
you
I
were
never.
so stressed
Damn,
out.
dude.
Do you want to remake
Dude,
it
what a
this Halloween?
perfect
We
like,
should.
what a storybook like '90s movie scene for you to be heartbroken in the office, and then like people, it's a close up of like
The
the haunted
thing.
house on the ground, and people are like stepping on it and
Oh,
stuff
bro,
like that.
I literally, that's funny because I've literally thought about that thing multiple times, thinking it was this badass. I bet if I saw it, it was trash. But in my head,
It's
I
all
was like,
relative.
you have no idea. This thing was incredible. It was the
It
you
might
think-
really have been haunted.
That's what makes our childhood the best because we're all around the same age. Like there's photo evidence of things, but there's not like video,
Oh, you think we're doing
phone. So we have real memories of like how great things were
Yeah.
versus like people now have great memories and then they go back and look and are like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're right. It's like a set.
Yeah, Netflix fucked up a lot of my childhood.
What do you mean?
For that exact reason. Like you would see movies that you only had like vague
Oh, okay.
childhood
Oh,
memories
yeah.
of. It's like I want to see Monsters Under My Bed or whatever the Howie Mandel movie or whatever. And then you go back and watch it and be like, oh, I just like this because I was 8.
Yeah.
I do love watching movies that when I'm older then understand. Like I used to fake laugh. I didn't realize I was fake laughing at jokes. I definitely didn't get when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, it's just like, oh yeah, I didn't know anything about this movie. I don't know why I thought it was funny because what I thought, like even like Dumb and Dumber, I just followed I didn't ever knew there was like a storyline that you're following. I would just recite the jokes, and then as an adult watching it, it's just like even there's like. They're both like have these like homoerotic scenes in this bathtub, and I never remembered that. It's like I just completely blocked out
Yeah.
those scenes.
You didn't know
Just-
why you were horny.
Yeah, and I just remember like her when he had like those her headlights were the boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
just like that was great. But yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, as an adult, it is kind of a bummer looking. But it's like anything. Like if you do have a good set, I always watch the video, and
Oh, yeah.
it's never as good.
Yeah. It was
Even-
good, but you were standing weird.
I just feel like it's you think in your head, yeah. So it's like not knowing that's like your first kiss or even kids have everything. They probably are videotaping their firsts. You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, that would be
Imagine-
tragic.
right.
Oh.
I mean, you have a 4K camera.
But you can't watch it as an adult because that's child porn.
That is true.
Is
You can't
it?
jerk
If it's
off to
you?
it. You can watch it, but you can't jerk off to it.
If it's you,
Well, what if it's like?
wait, that's so gross. Why would you watch yourself?
But that is true though, because you can watch like My Girl.
I started this.
You did it.
This
You
is
did
my
start
fault.
this.
My brain is so gross.
But like on My Girl, don't they kiss? Those.
Oh my gosh, yes they do, and he says the pledge right after.
Yes.
That's the best movie of all time.
I love that
Still.
movie. Yeah, it terrified me of bees forever.
Yeah,
should.
as it did for our whole generation, I think.
Yeah, he can't see without his glasses.
No.
Oh, it's so sad.
That was great. Yeah.
That was a great movie. That one holds up.
What was when you were growing up? What was like the childhood movie? 'Cause I know, I know we're roughly the same age, but I feel like we're all very different childhoods.
Yeah,
So
I wonder.
like,
Wait, I wonder if we're the exact same age, and maybe we did see a game. Not see a game, but we're in the same location at the same time.
Let's say the year at the same time.
Okay, what year we were born?
Yeah.
Okay, one.
Count
or
down
you
from
count
three.
it.
all right, 1, 2, 3.
1983. We would have been at the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if we would have been
Are
at
you gonna,
functions.
or like the same house party or something crazy?
Oh yeah, huh?
Did you
Oh,
ever
because
go
you
to
guys,
Danbury?
you guys were that close?
Well, I moved to Danbury junior and senior year of high school,
Oh yeah.
and I threw ragers.
Okay.
Like where like hundreds, like 500 people would be in our backyard
No
from
way.
all over. That
Did
I
you
didn't
ever have
know.
anything stolen from your house?
Probably.
Then that was probably me. Dude, I remember especially
Oh my
like
gosh, this is
yeah,
crazy.
dude, the year going from high school to college, so our senior year in high school, I got invited to a lot of parties by my future college roommates.
Okay.
And they were like
This wouldn't have been my
Monroe.
party. I would, as a year older, I would have been away already.
You would have been away and not throwing parties for
Mm-hmm.
high school kids, which is cool of you.
Thank you.
But I would go to these like friends of friends houses, and I would always steal something.
What
from
was the
friends of
weirdest thing you ever stole?
friends. I don't think any of it was weird. It was all very functional,
Chargers?
like television remote control. So
Just
like
the-
not the TV that I, like somebody else's very
So
specific
nothing
remote.
crazy. That's
No,
fun.
no, I would feel bad stealing like I would have friends steal like trinkets and like statuesque
Oh,
things.
they need those.
But they do need all their statues.
The tchotchke, you need it.
But if something looked expensive, I was like, this is bad karma. But if something was like functional, like
it's funny.
is that
So
what
you're
it's-
stealing for fun.
Is that what it's called? Tchotchke?
Tchotchke, it's one of my favorite words. It's
Just
just
like
shit,
shit.
on
Yeah.
it's just shit.
That's fine. We call it chucheria.
What fun.
I don't know. Like, I never knew there was an English. I knew there was probably an English word for it, but I never heard that.
Our
makes
thing is probably
sense.
just white people trying to
Trying
say
to say
chucheria.
chucheria.
Yeah,
I
mame,
agree.
no me da
Chucheria is-
chucheria.
All the chachis.
It's true.
That's great. I love it.
That's fun. What were you asking him before? I always
What were
cut
we?
people
What is
off.
this podcast?
It's just shooting the shit, man.
Going back to
Shit.
school, dude.
Remembering
it.
our childhoods from our perspective.
So we probably would have not partied together in
no,
school,
but
unfortunately.
maybe a sporting event. Did you play sports?
I did.
What did
I
you play?
played
Baseball.
Baseball?
Yes, you look like a baseball player.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Played baseball, played basketball. That's
You
the
not
one
look like a
people
basketball
are
player.
normally surprised with, for sure. And I was on the bowling team for a little bit, and I played
Yes,
soccer.
bowling team.
Dude, bowling team, like straight up, that's when I started to like become myself a little
I
bit.
believe that. That's
And
great.
I was like, I don't care what any people already gave me a hard enough time for playing music, and I was
Why?
done
Wait,
with
what'd
like.
you play?
I just play. I did like crybaby.
I was gonna say you play sad boy guitar
Yeah,
songs.
yeah, for sure. I did that. And
You
people
guys
gave me a lot
definitely
of
played
shit.
them for girls, didn't you?
Oh, to get girls?
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
I
the
never
only
did
reason.
that. I would play in bands to get.
To get for what?
Yeah,
To
and then I
keep
didn't-
girls away?
Yeah,
No,
really.
it might
For
have
real.
worked, it
I'd
might have
scream
worked.
into a microphone to get girls to not hang out with me.
Wait, what band did you like? What instrument?
I used to play bass, but I ended up like singing, like screaming, doing all that dumb shit.
Hell yeah.
Because I switched instruments in high school to be near a boy, so I'm wondering
Really?
if it. Yeah.
In the band?
Yeah, it was like forced band. Like you had to take music in school. This is in Canada. Yeah, and it's like 7th grade, and I switched the trumpet just to 6th, next to Dusty.
What did you switch? Which
From?
Yeah.
I think I was playing the flute.
Knew it. I was gonna say
I
flute or
hated
clarinet.
it. Well, because we had to walk to the high school to play the thing, and I didn't like carrying. I literally was like, I'm
Small
gonna pick the
sponge.
lightest thing.
Yeah.
Like that was my.
That's very
Everyone
smart.
else was like, I've always wanted to play this, and I was like, no, what is the smallest thing I have to carry?
I
Yeah,
fucked up.
triangle
I picked a
box.
cello, not
no.
realizing that. And I'm like a week into it taking the bus. I was like, get me the fuck off this cello, dude.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the worst. It was super cool when you're there. And other than that, like that's why no one plays the tuba.
yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that
It's
shit
a
is
lot.
humongous.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta be strong.
And then the drum line, they just had their shit at the school. The whole
The
Yeah.
sticks,
Did you
yeah.
play like in the band at the school or just on your own?
No, I was cool, and I was doing sports and playing music.
So you were a
sad boy
popular
music.
kid, it sounds like.
No,
I mean, he said bowling.
I was like friends with all the kids. It sounds very trite now, but I was friends with like most of the school. I had like loser friends. I had stoner friends. I had like star the football team friends.
Who was your core group?
Probably more the stoner kids than anybody else.
Okay.
Were you smoking too or no?
No, I didn't smoke until I was like 16.
Okay.
So it was like tail end of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all
When
the
you
kids
started stealing shit. See,
when I
drugs
started
leads
stealing
to
shit.
drugs are
and
bad.
they do, and this is a PSA to
Yeah,
never
don't do
At least
it.
you stealing remote controls to TVs that aren't yours.
which is funny. I think we could all agree. All the cameras.
But now they would work because you can sync them up.
yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
now it's
See,
functional
if you
for
hold
yourself.
on to things, smoke weed, hold on to everything. Don't throw anything away.
Keep it.
I forgot what we were saying. I was all hyped up. To
I
say
forgot.
something.
I just cut people off.
Smoke
so
weed,
bad.
I said.
Oh, we were talking
Oh,
about
what group of
instruments.
friends you were in?
Yeah.
Oh, so my friends from childhood, like little times, like third grade, ended up becoming like star of the football team, star of the basketball team
Oh,
type
that's
people.
cool.
And so you just naturally grow apart. And then I had a weird group of high school friends, like we did like backyard wrestling and go to shows and stuff like that. And
That rules.
What kind of shows?
like punk shows
Okay.
and stuff like that, band shows.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
very cool.
I remember those CDs. What was the one that was really popular? Fuck, it's in my brain.
A CD?
A CD.
Yeah.
Think of
Now
all the
that's what I
CDs.
call music. 10.
That definitely I had as well. But there
Michael
was like one
Bolton.
that like Green Day was really popular back
Dookie.
then. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to. Yeah, maybe that
Was it
Was
like
it
a
the
mixed
one-
CD? Like a
No.
compilation or a single band?
No, it was a single band. I don't know.
Tori Amos.
I definitely bought like the music that you guys listen to be cool, but I never listened to it.
You just bought it.
To have it.
That was the
for
clout.
dudes.
Because the
Yeah.
cool kids in school would always be like, "Let me see your receipt for that."
They were like,
I
let me
was-
see your CDs.
I was such a loser.
Open up my little thing.
yeah,
Here
I
are all
love
the
that you
CDs.
bought that.
I remember I bought, I loved Limp Bizkit so much, and I bought a red Yankee hat, but they didn't have just a white logo. So I was like, let me get the they only had a baby blue logo, so I got it, and I was so bummed. And I went to school, and everybody was like, dude, I love it. It's like your own take on it. And then everyone thought it was super cool, and I was just like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, bro. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to be just like him. You know what I'm
Dude.
saying? And in my head, I was like crushed that whole day. Like, everyone's going to and you're just so like, as long as people like it, I don't give a shit. I'll put whatever
Right.
on my head.
Limp Bizkit's such a core high school memory, and so lame to act like you didn't like Limp Bizkit when they came out.
Oh, dude.
When Faith came out, everybody liked Limp Bizkit. Same thing with Smash Mouth, R.I.P. I don't know
Yeah.
when this is coming out, but he'll still be dead. Everyone likes the clown on Smash Mouth, but when that first record came out, everybody had that shit.
Yeah.
It's like it don't get that big for nothing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When everyone's like, yo, fuck that shit, then they sell out arena after arena. It's like, yo, everyone's
Yeah.
listening to this.
Yeah, dude.
But I remember I had a locker. I went to a private school one year because I got kicked out of school. So I got a public school. So I had to go to private school for just 8th grade before high school.
And then they let you back into regular school?
Yeah, because it was a different. It was like middle school. It was like not connected to the high school at all. So I just got kicked out of the middle school. So I remember that we had lockers only for the 8th graders. So I was stoked, like, oh cool, I get a locker, and I put up pictures of Limp Bizkit in my locker, and it was Wes Borland
Yeah,
as
with
a
the eyes.
with the eyes.
Yeah.
And they thought I was satanic, and they took my locker away.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
This kid can't have anything.
No.
The bad kid returning to school puts Wes Borland in his
That's
locker.
the line.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Now
I
what
mentioned
would they
it.
do?
I mentioned it before on a buddy's pod, and then Wes Borland commented on it.
Get the
and he,
fuck outta
he
here.
apologized. He
like,
thought it was
"Sorry
cool.
about
He was
my
like,
eyes,
"Sorry about
dude."
that, bro." But very cool. I was like, "Dude, that's
So
amazing."
funny.
If you told 14-year-old Mike,
Yeah.
or 13-year-old, like when you got your locker taken away, like that guy's gonna comment on this shit, like 20
Aw,
years
that's
from
so
now.
nice that he did.
I fucking freaked out. He's like one of my
I
favorite
like him
dudes.
now.
Right? It was just so cool.
I'm gonna put his picture up in my new locker. I'm gonna buy a locker.
You should.
Yeah.
It's a
But
good
dude, that's the
investment.
thing. I just realized that. Did you guys buy those like magazines? Because I would buy like the meta ones, but there's like the teen ones, like all those like with all the bands and all the whatever.
Yeah.
Is that a thing anymore? Because everyone has their phones.
I don't know.
guess not,
What
huh?
magazines did you read?
Anything with Jennifer Love Hewitt in it. or
Oof,
on it.
I was
Oh,
obsessed with her, dude.
She was hot.
That was like my number one. I was like, I'm gonna marry her, and I'm not freaked out about like
gonna
how
get
it
freaked
happens. I know what's gonna happen. I just don't know how. And then I think she got married. The only thing that crushed that for me is she got married and had a baby. So I was like,
People
things are
get
probably pretty
divorced.
serious. But I was like, I was
Could still
convinced.
happen. I know you're happily married, but it could happen.
Yeah, but Zoe would be open to it. And it's just, I've never talked to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
The closest I ever got was one time, dude. My friend used to have this open mic, music open mic.
She came.
No, even better.
Okay.
She didn't. My friend used to do this music open mic below the Crash Mansion in Manhattan, somewhere in Manhattan. And we used to go, and they used to have like free vodka, like happy hour. And so it was just every vodka drink was free for an hour. So we used to go and we used to get fucking
smashed,
hammered.
yeah.
And then we do
Jesus.
terrible, terrible music.
Steal
Yeah.
remotes. Oh.
No one would come, and we'd steal everything from the bar, all the coasters. And then one night we heard that she came and hung out upstairs. And this is like after all of my, like I'm 1 year removed from my, I'm definitely gonna marry her at some point.
That was your moment. That was your
Yeah, I was, maybe if I wasn't drunk and sucking at music downstairs, I could have at least
Maybe
talked
she
to her.
snuck in, heard it, and left.
Left
You know what
immediately.
you needed? It was you needed that Amanda letter from Can't Hardly
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
You needed
Yeah.
that letter.
It's stuck
'cause
on someone's shoe, and then
it would have got up there.
Yeah.
It would have. It's
That's
just
how
fate.
it works.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah,
write.
dude.
If you wrote the letter, dude.
Yeah. And I could have. I probably did that in song. I was like, if she only listened to the lyrics and didn't pay attention to how I couldn't play or sing. It's a words thing.
Yeah,
That's
fun.
so awesome. So, like, did you do any of that? Like,
I really tried not to buy magazines because I didn't want anyone to know that I liked people for the longest time.
who did you
I
like?
had such a weird, like, I didn't want anyone to know anything about me in my family.
Oh, you were like a little
from my
mysterious guy.
siblings because I didn't
Oh.
want them to make fun of me.
What was
so
it
I
like?
secretly did buy them, and then when I got brave enough to hang up the pictures, I got in shit. Jonathan Taylor Thomas and
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So good.
Yeah, dude, JGT
I used to buy
was
his
everybody's
books. Macaulay
His
Culkin had
books?
books. I don't know, like, you know what? Did you guys have that? They have it here, I think, in America. Like the little books that where you pre-purchase a book and the book club comes to your library. Okay, maybe they don't have it here. It's like this little piece of
Scholastic?
paper. Yeah, it's like yeah. That's it.
uh-huh.
It's like this piece of paper, and then you can pick like
Before it gets there.
and then you can also shop that day too. And
Yeah.
they always
You
had.
didn't have Scholastic Book Fair?
Yeah, but I always just get the posters.
Yeah.
Fair.
There-
I
mean,
also
there's-
bought the posters too.
yeah.
Yeah, but I would buy the books with Macaulay Culkin in it.
What
Very
kind of books?
cool.
Was he like
It was
solving
like about
mysteries?
his movies, and then like just like picture books with him being like, and I really like ice cream, or like whatever it was, and it was like,
little dating profile?
yeah, it was just so gross.
That's fun.
I just realized I bought like Hit Parader and like all these metal ones, and this is my brother called me on it, and I was so I'm embarrassed as fuck at this. I had a picture of Fred Durst shirtless above my bed. Literally above my bed. My brother walked by my room one day. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, it's the band." He's like, "Above your bed?" And I was like, "I have no room on the walls. It's a huge poster, bro." And he just like walked by it.
How am I supposed to see it first thing in the morning if I don't put it right above my bed? Dude, that's so crazy.
Did you have siblings, or do you? Not did.
No, I'm only child.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
didn't have any. So you got to be yourself.
I got to be myself. I was given everything, spoiled brat. Never worked for anything in my life
except for public school.
except for public school.
I'm kidding.
No, I was very much like my parents had me pay my way through everything. But I was I was for sure an only child.
That's crazy.
Talked to myself a lot, kept myself real, entertained.
What'd you do?
I rollerbladed a lot,
Yeah, you did.
and I went to like parks.
Did you have
like,
cousins around or anything?
Not really around. I
Me
had
neither.
cousins, but they were like in other parts of the state and stuff like that.
So you were really just like only child in it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, and I would always have like one or two friends for certain, no matter what. But they weren't even always like around. So there was like a lot of playing by myself, a lot of like.
Did you watch TV to fill the time?
I watched TV. I saw HBO too early, but I played with action figures a lot. Played video games a lot.
What was your game?
I would like set up tournaments for my action figures, like fighting tournaments, little
Nice.
storylines and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who was
yeah.
always the winner?
Oh, I mean, so
You gotta
many, it
change
really
it up.
depends on
You
what's
really
going
did change it. Okay.
That's so
I feel like I
WWF
would have
shit.
picked the same one to keep winning.
on. I probably did. Dude.
Okay.
He had
It's probably
he had an
Ultimate Warrior
era.
no matter what. What?
You had like well, you were a wrestling fan too,
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. So did you have a bunch of those wrestling action figures?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as many as I can get my hands on.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
my favorite.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You're an action. I mean, like a Barbie girl.
No, I hated Barbies.
Really?
Oh, people. I was a tomboy for sure. And
Okay.
whenever I'd get a Barbie at a birthday party, my mom would train me to pretend to like it.
That's
'Cause I guess the
hilarious.
first time I got it, I was like 5, and I was like, "Fuck this!" I definitely used to curse as a small kid,
That's
and I got in
awesome.
so much trouble for cursing.
Love
Dude.
kids
And
that
then my
curse.
mom was like, "Kim," she's like, told me next time you have to say thank you.
Do you remember
Stupid
the
bird.
reaction of the person that bought you that?
Yeah, she was like, because I didn't even want to. I know exactly who it is. She lived on my little circle street. I remember being 5 or 6. And I didn't like her, didn't want to invite her. It was like I had to invite her because she was our next door neighbor. And I was like, I hate this chick. She's so prissy. She always wore dresses. I hated her. And she got me a fucking Barbie. So proves she didn't know
She
who
didn't
I
even know you.
was.
Didn't know you at
She didn't
all.
get me at all.
Dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
What if she was fucking playing 3D chess? And she was like, she's not going to want this shit. This is
She
coming
could
right
have
back
been.
to
Oh,
me.
100%. She
wow.
could have
Yeah.
been. I don't think I gave it back. I think it's just in my closet somewhere. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
See, trauma memory.
I
Yeah.
guess, again, or hate memory. Like,
Yeah, I hate
Angst.
memory, angst memory. It's
Yeah.
either the kiss, yeah. It's always like it's. I mean, like a first kiss. Remember, yours was later in life. I remember.
well, yeah.
that.
When was your first kiss?
It was little.
How old?
I was young.
I love how you just started. It was like how young are you talking
Because I
about?
was on like a playground and we like made
Whoa.
a plan
Whoa.
to meet in a wooden tunnel.
Whoa.
And
Ooh,
kiss.
sexy.
Yes.
Dude, this is-
Avatar.
With
What's her
tongue?
name?
No. Just like a peck,
Like during
right?
school, like
Well,
yeah.
it almost immediately escalates to with tongue because you know it's a possibility. But you know what I miss from new kissing that you don't get anymore as an adult? Teeth hitting.
Oh, man, that's
You missed that?
hilarious.
Yeah, because it's like the most innocent, dumb shit
Oh,
to
that's
do.
fun.
Hit teeth with.
Come on, let's grind.
Why are adults so good at not hitting teeth?
That's
When was the
so
last time you
true.
Our
fucking
lips are
hit teeth?
fatter. That's why we eat more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was born without lips. I used to hit teeth with
They
people
just grew in.
to show them that I like them or
Yeah.
that they were dominant. I would hit their teeth with my teeth.
That's fun. Oh man.
I'm terrified. I broke my front tooth when I was a kid, so now
Oh no,
like
kissing?
yeah, I was kid. Me and my sister we're practicing. No, I was actually changing. I was in Venezuela and I was changing a video game on a Nintendo, and my aunt had a marble floor, and my sock slipped out, and I hit my
Damn.
face on the counter, and I just jumped up, and I was like, I was like 6 years old, and I remember my grandfather or my uncle who has Parkinson's, he was having his whole back like acupunctured, so he was laying on his stomach. He just hears me screaming, and my aunt runs out, and then my face, she's now looking back, it's like if my nephew just stayed at my apartment and his front tooth broke, I wouldn't feel mortified
Yeah.
to bring him back to my sister and be like, his front tooth is going to be fucked for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And I've literally gone to, I had to change it because I got it done in Venezuela by my dad just sent me to some janky
Whatever
ass
was there,
fucking
yeah.
dude. And I went, this is like 8 years later, I'm at some teen club and it's glowing in the black light.
Cool.
Oh no.
And I was my buddy was like, dog, don't laugh. Like, it is so bad.
Don't have a good time tonight. Whatever you do, dude. Promise me you won't have a good
Yeah, why
time.
did someone tell you? I guess there's mirrors.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it helped
dude.
me because I'd rather that than be talking to a girl and be like, yeah, this is
When
great.
did he tell you? At what point in the night did he
I mean,
tell
because
you?
it was a roller skating rink in the front, and then in the back, it was like, all right, parents, this is only kids allowed back here.
Right, yeah.
It was called Secrets.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
inappropriate.
It was in the back of Guptill's roller arena. So we'd go roller skating for a while, and you're just like, but then all the kids would show up looking as good as you can. And they had
When
a
you
bar.
want to get molested, you go to secret.
Yeah, you go to
Oh,
Secrets.
they had like a bar where you could get like fake drinks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember those.
I used to get,
places.
and you know what's funny? They have a little
Shirley Temple.
Yeah, they put umbrellas in it,
Mm-hmm.
so all the guys would put the umbrellas in their shirt to show you girls how
fancy.
many we've.
I could put down like 3.
I can put down so much sugar. Check out the sugar.
It's a
intake.
straight grenadine in this shop.
Oh no.
Yikes, man.
I remember
Yeah.
in 7th grade chasing a kid down the hall because we had to do. I was on track. We had cross country. I guess it was just running. And I was practicing running. Wow, I just noticed that. Anyways,
Running
we were
practice.
too early, and this kid was running. I forget his name. I think it was Andrew Newell. And last name.
Pull.
And he tripped, hit his face, and lost his 2 front teeth. That
Oh
day.
my God.
He couldn't go to the meet. And then
Why? His legs were fine.
exactly, he was
Was he?
crying. He was crying.
So you were racing and then you look
I
back.
tripped him somehow. Somehow it was my fault. I don't remember how, but I got blamed for it. And he
Wow.
lost his 2 front teeth. Now he's married to a friend of mine. And when they got married, I was like, he doesn't have any front teeth, right? And she's like, how'd you know that? And I was like, I'm the reason he doesn't have
Oh
that.
my god!
Did it really
So
get
weird.
blamed on you?
Yeah.
So does
Because
he
you were
st-
chasing.
Because I was chasing him. Because we were
Damn.
running together.
Does he
and then I
have-
probably said, let's run. It was probably
I
my
probably
fault.
said,
I got an
"Let's
idea.
run."
What a kid idea. Hold on, I just had an idea. Let's fucking
It's a
run.
long hallway. Right by the gym.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, my
All right.
fault.
And
his wife was
and he
like-
was like really good at running, so I think our team lost that day or whatever.
So does he have to wear like a thing?
Well, I'm sure now he's got implants, but he had flippers all through high school, and he was super embarrassed. And I don't think he ever talked to me after that.
Hey.
Like I think he was really mad at me.
Hey,
I bet it
Aaron,
would've
do you mind
sounded
pulling up
different
the picture?
regardless.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Of this kid? No, can you imagine?
well, I was gonna say because when you talked about no front teeth,
Oh,
I was just like,
we do have a photo of you.
it does
With
remind
no
me,
front teeth.
or like no
you
side
have
teeth.
Dude, look at my little gremlin teeth.
Those little side teeth, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
because I think I lost them both at the same
Oh,
time.
it's
How
all good.
unlucky is that, dude?
Wow.
I think can you drag it to the? Actually, can you see it on the camera on this? Can you see it on
Oh,
that?
behind there? Yeah,
If you can see it well, then you can leave it on the backdrop.
I
if
can
not,
see it.
I'll put it, you
I'm
want me
in
to
the
put it on
way.
bit- You want me to put it on
Yeah,
this
put
one?
on, throw it on
He's
the-
eating my face. Don't eat me.
As long as it's really
Oh,
shiny.
there you are. That's
There you
even
go.
better. Now we can really see you.
Dude, look at the fucking textbook mullet.
What grade is this, do you think?
Tough to say. Really tough to say. I would guess maybe like second or third or fourth.
I don't know where the
Do you
backdrop
remember
is.
picture day?
Kind of. Barely.
Did you guys have to like line up one at a time and your friends would watch you take the photo? Or was
Yeah.
it like alone time with
I
the
think we probably did it like by class.
So what you? I was
Just
like,
itchy shirts
where's the
once a
backdrop
year.
it's in the folder. It just says Picture Day Podcast on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because it changed the backdrop up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
was
okay.
changed.
This is where we're at,
It's
guys.
on the,
Check it
where's
out.
that?
It's in the folder you were just at with a backdrop, so it says Picture Day Pod underneath the folders. Keep going. It's just by itself.
Oh, it's all down here.
But if you double click it, it
Did you have a
might.
hickey?
In this picture?
Okay.
Or maybe it was winter.
Oh, because of the turtleneck?
Yeah, you had great
Is that
posture.
right under the
Dude, we
folder?
just wore those.
Nah, it's
sometimes.
100%. It's just in that with all like.
That was
mixed
like
in.
part of the rotation.
We just wore them.
Picture Day Pod. You type it
I
into the
wonder if
search.
your
Picture
team
Day
ever played
Pod.
my team.
Type in picture. It should
We
pop
played
right
a lot
up.
of Danbury soccer and stuff.
But then I moved to like my school was in New York.
There it is.
Solmers, New York. So
Why
JFK.
is-
We were like
That was the
top
name of the
5.
school?
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys
I'll
are
just
probably
go
in
to
a
the
different
pictures.
division because you're probably
Probably.
bigger than us.
It was a private school too.
Oh, so you're with like Fairfield Prep and all the like
I
Loyola.
guess. Yeah.
and,
Yeah. They played all these like weird
Notre
fancy
Dame.
ones.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I clicked on it.
We could have been friends though.
So
No,
close,
You're like,
dude.
no.
So close.
There we What is wrong with us? We need to fix this since we're fixing shit.
Mm.
Oh, I can see.
Is this your studio?
Yeah.
Tight.
Thanks, G.
Sorry to take us out of the moment.
No, we're
No,
good.
it's
All
great.
right,
Let's
we're
wait.
good. We're back.
We got the picture over.
Okay, we got the picture here. Okay. So this is a picture of you. I was trying to figure out the back. So what age was this roughly?
Maybe 8.
8.
I
All right. And
guess.
this is only child Mike Falzone. Did you go by Michael as a kid or Mike?
I thought in my memory I was always a Mike. My family called me Michael, especially when I was in trouble.
Okay.
Did you
That
have
is
that?
a brand new chickenpox scar. I just had the chickenpox.
Oh,
Really?
yeah,
in the middle of the head.
chickenpox.
And then I had that for the rest of my life.
So you have chicken pox when you were around that age?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I got
I-
it in kindergarten or junior kindergarten.
I was a baby.
oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Like there's pictures of me as like laying like my eyeballs are covered.
Did
'cause I
your
got it from my brother.
Parents
Damn,
want you to
dude.
get it because I
No.
feel like there
They
used to
wanted
be
their baby to-
chicken pox parties. No, they try to get
They did
kids
do
to
that.
get chicken pox because the
But
older you
infant
get it, the
babies?
worse it is. Maybe not infant.
Yeah, they didn't want us to get
They
yeah.
held you up in front of your brother who was coughing.
Lick
Rub
them, lick them. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he didn't get it that bad, but I guess he came home and someone at school had it.
Sure.
And then I got fucking fucked up from
Such
it.
a
But
gross thing to have.
But everybody was like, my mom was like, well, it's good that you don't remember it. Because I remember in school growing up, a kid would have it, and it was like
I was pissed when I got it. I had an angry because I couldn't go to dance class.
How old were you?
I was probably.
Well, you were dancing at like 2. So.
Yeah, that's true. I think I want to say it was like kindergarten. It was like I was like 6 or 7 or 5, somewhere in that range.
So you can remember it. Yeah, see, I'm glad I don't remember
I just
it.
remember missing dance class and Mrs. T, who was the owner's mom, having to have a conversation with me over the phone and tell me I can't come in. And I was like, but because you used to get a perfect attendance award. And I was like, but I'm not going to get perfect attendance. And then because it didn't matter why you missed, even if you were hospitalized. And I was like, but what if I come for 15 minutes? Because then I can get my check and I won't touch anybody and I'll like cover my whole. And they were like, no, you can't come in. And I was
Damn,
like, but.
dude.
And then I missed.
Do you think that set you back in your dance career?
Fuck yeah, it did.
That one day off.
I was so mad.
All right. And we have all right, so we have a quiz to close us out. Do you mind pulling up the quiz? Aaron's going to ask us the questions.
Did you get shunned for having chicken pox in school at that age?
I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I remember.
Do you remember having them?
I was in a play. I think that had to be like 6th grade, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Because I was in a play. No, I'm fucking. Oh, my
It's hard,
fucking
it all
childhood
blends in,
memories do
right?
blend
So
in.
it's
weird
rough.
how it blends.
I was when I had the chicken pox. I was playing a fucking rabbit in a play, and they called me Chicken Pox Rabbit.
That's hilarious.
But they didn't like take me out of the play. I
you
just had the chicken pox. I was in
They
the play.
didn't. They let you go to school. Well,
Yeah, I
guess
had
it's
a
only
line. They
contagious
couldn't
for
do
so
it.
many days. You had one line.
They couldn't do without rabbit number 2.
That's
in that play,
fantastic.
or else the parents would get lost in the plot.
All
I
right.
wish there was
you
an
can pull
adult
down
school. I
that
guess there is.
pic.
I guess you can go
Colin,
to
pull
school.
it
I
down.
know,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
like
Or you can
want
just
like
turn
a
to see, it's
fun
fine.
school.
Dude, I was talking to my mom about like I really want to take a functional class, like a marketing class or some shit.
I would.
Because I feel like I would fucking retain all that information now.
I would love to go to college now, but not have to take the classes I don't care about.
Yeah.
Like just to take one class, and then if I don't like the teacher, be like, I don't like you. Like
Yeah.
I'm an adult. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I would love to take. They make those, right? We could all go to school.
Wouldn't
now.
it be cool if
Night
they did
courses.
it right the first time?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
But
That'll
whose
never
fault was
happen.
it? They did
That's
whatever,
true.
but we were also like horny maniacs.
yeah, it's true. But I feel like the amount of like stuff that when a teacher told me like, "Hey, this is actual," when they would kind of break the fourth wall and be like, if you need to know anything out of this class, know this. I always remembered those moments because it's just like, oh, I feel like they realize like a lot of this is bullshit.
It's fluff.
Just this is important though.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I mean, like even like finances and shit. Like I don't know. I wish I knew anything about.
Dude, finances, taking out loans, like doing functional shit, not like learning cosines of anything.
Yeah, I don't know
Who
what like
cares?
when I don't know interest like if what the rates I get on stuff. I'm like, all right, we're gonna give you a 7.8. I'm just like, all right, it's this is 15 point whatever. I'd be like, all right.
I took business math. We've established.
Oh, really?
Remember?
Yeah.
I took business math.
I just don't know. If you tell me you're gonna give me the
My
thing,
mom
I'll
made
pay
me
it
take
off.
business
Yeah.
math. She was like, "No, you need to take it's because it was technically rudimentary math for like people who weren't that great at math. But then also, if you're really good at math, you still took that class because you knew it was like the math you needed to know, like how to balance a checkbook,
That should
how
be
to
the
do
only
stock.
math class.
I
That's the
know,
math I
right?
took in junior year of high school.
Well, you still need a checkbook nowadays. Have you written a check lately?
No, but like just how to like balance it. 'Cause
Gotcha.
It's basically now you see if it's pending in your
Oh,
account.
that's true.
That
That's
kind of
true.
thing.
That's so wild. All right,
Welcome
let's go
back
through
to
this.
pending.
Welcome back to pending. Patent pending.
Okay, this
Picture day
this
pod.
is the scary part.
Okay, so we're gonna
It's
go
not that
through.
scary. I'm scared.
Are we?
It's not that scary. I have anguanxiety.
Let's start with the guest. Question number 1. Kim will do 2. I'll do 3. We'll
Oh,
go
we're gonna
around.
make him do it first. Wow, that's usually we don't make you. We usually let you go last, but you're.
Do you wanna-
Really throwing me to the
No.
wolves.
Let's do it.
I mean, let's throw him to
I
the
believe in
wolves.
him. He can do this.
Ready for it?
Let's
Yes.
go.
All right,
You have
question
to read
one.
out loud.
The American Civil War
you're gonna
was
read it.
fought among which regions of the United States?
Wait, we don't get to see it on the thing.
The Civil
It has
War
the answer. on
Oh,
was North and South.
oh, I'm in.
Does that count?
Ding, ding, ding. That's
there.
right.
North and South. Okay.
Thank God.
But he's gonna read it to me, and then I have to imagine the words. This is gonna be so much harder. Usually we can see it on the thing.
You want me to write them down?
No,
as
no,
you're
no.
saying it?
Because I do it by like, well, this one's one this minute. Like I do a video.
Sure,
I totally. It's weird. Okay, go ahead.
Question 2. How many bones are in the human body?
Is it a multiple choice?
It is not.
What kind of question is this? Fuck you.
Do you know this?
How
I
many
have no
bones are
idea.
in the human body? 5,000. No. It's less. It's less.
Well, no, but isn't there like a ton in like your hand or something?
There's 5,000 in your hand.
I'm counting 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 4, 5, 6. Shit. Let's go 680.
I wanna-
Final answer.
Before you,
Oh, no.
I want to throw in 1 and 2. So you say 680.
Yeah.
That's the number one. Let's say 365.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you at? I feel like 80's wrong, but 6 something. This is hard.
Yeah. I had no idea.
I'm gonna say like 68.
Ooh, I like this.
Answer 206.
Wow.
I think there's like 80
I had,
something in your face or something like
But
that.
that's it?
Something
Wow.
weird. Yeah.
206
Holy
bones.
206, that's it?
I thought there was way more than that.
206.
206. I'll remember
Should we
that.
know that?
Now we do.
No, these are school tests. So these are all the things that we don't
This
use
is what
in
they
life.
teach you in school, Mike.
These are school tests. What grade are we doing?
Question 3.
Yeah.
How many legs does an insect typically have?
Oh, that's easier than 206.
You answer this because I saw it when I was sending the test. It's the only one I saw, so I'll do the next one. Or
How
one
many
you
do
guys-
they
This is
average
very
have?
easy.
I'm going to go 6.
An insect has 6. Yeah.
I would have gotten that wrong 100. I had no idea that's that easy. You guys are hilarious.
What were you gonna say?
I have
It
no
is.
idea. I would have probably said 8 because of a
It
fucking.
is 6, yeah.
That's
That's
wild.
spider?
6
Yeah.
is arachnoid is
Yeah,
spider.
and then
6 is insect.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then
It's
4
like
is
in the name.
yeah.
4 is dog.
4 is a pet.
Dog.
And 2 is a
Gerbil?
person.
Wow. I'm shocked. I thought
And
that
3
when I
is
saw
an
that.
injury.
Well, as 3, that's hilarious.
Huh.
When I saw that, I was instantly like, "There's
Wait,
no way
did
we're
you-
gonna get this." You guys just blew my mind.
So what's a centipede?
Oh.
Something with 100 legs.
Is it an insect?
Is
Not
that
a
the
insect?
question,
Oh, is
or
that
are you
your
just
question?
asking?
I'm asking.
Oh, you're just
Oh.
asking.
All right. So what's my next question?
Next question is how many inches are there in a yard?
How many inches in a yard?
I know I had to know this when I
Okay,
moved
so there's
from
12
Canada.
inches in a foot, and I feel like a yard's bigger than a foot.
Do you know the answer?
So
No,
12.
I figured out. Yes.
I'm not gonna get this at all, but I know it's. I think a yard is like 2 point something feet. I'll say 1.7 feet is a yard. So that is 12, 20, 12. Say 20 for 3 inches.
Wait, he can help you if you want. He knows
You
the
know
answer
it?
of feet in yards.
I know that is wrong. 3 feet in a yard.
Exactly.
12 inches per foot.
Oh, so 36.
Correct.
Wow.
Saving us.
So a
That's
yard is.
I think there are
3
8
feet?
bones.
public
in the human
education
body.
right here. Public
Wild.
education.
I think you're
human
thinking
body
about
has
a
12
meter,
bones.
which is a little bit bigger than 3 feet, 39 inches, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I know one of them's not directly on, but thank you for
I thought it was
saying.
gonna be
What was that?
2.8.
Yard?
He said a meter.
a meter
meter.
is like
That one's a
39
little off.
inches, I believe, and yardstick.
Wow.
Just
So-
meter, that's your shit.
That's why I
So
was
in-
getting it confused.
In football, when they run 100 yards, they're running 300 feet.
300 billion
Yep.
inches.
300? Yeah, they're running a ton of inches. Or no, yeah, whatever. I'm an idiot. Let's keep going.
Oh, this is
Don't
fun.
write
I
it.
think we're still not
This
any
is so
smarter than we
stressful.
were in 6th grade.
No, of course not.
we have responsibility.
We're just more
Question
stressed
5.
about it.
I know, right?
I at
Now
least
we're-
didn't care in school. I care so much right now. I'm gonna cry.
Question 5. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
These are not multiple choice.
the hardest magical substance.
Why are we
Natural.
multiple choice? I like it when we do
know.
multiple choice. This pick out of the ether is difficult.
We got insect legs.
Yeah, but that's easy.
What's the hardest natural substance on Earth? Fuck, dog. I'd say plastic, but we made that
No
shit. dude.
gold or like metal. Is metal? Do we make metal?
I think we make metal. I
make
don't think we
metal.
find
No,
metal.
Some metals are natural.
Right. Which one?
I'm gonna say something like titanium or something.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds strong.
It's on the element. It's on.
It's a little more popular than all those.
The metal?
Silver, gold. What are those songs? Silver and gold.
Expensive.
Platinum.
Oh, is it plastic?
Oh, it's expensive.
I felt good when I
Ruby,
said
diamonds.
Boom.
Diamonds, pressure.
diamonds.
Diamond.
Her
Oh,
girl's
the move.
best
that is
friend.
the move.
hmm
So diamonds are what specifically?
The hardest natural substance on the planet.
Substance. The hardest
I
natural
thought we made
substance.
diamonds.
You can now.
Oh, but these are like the red,
could
the
force
a
it.
real
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
diamond.
They can make
Yeah,
diamonds now.
happen when like the Earth falls into the Earth.
And, it-
It squeezes the shit out.
and then
of it.
women are like, I need it. Show me how strong you are, Earth. I
Those are
need
my
it.
best friends.
It's shiny. It's strength and to shine. Who doesn't want that? I do.
Love it.
With a good brand too. Don't just give me a shitty brand. I don't trust that Earth Squish.
Yeah, I don't trust that Earth Squish. That one was
That's really
no
all
good.
it is. Or like when it has a scratch, it's like not as good, which
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
It's like this
No,
Earth
and
didn't
don't
s-
give me one that looks exactly like it, except for one little thing either.
Yeah, that's so.
It's like no one's gonna zoom in on your ring and be like, "Pfft,
Only if they're a bad person.
True.
Like if I saw your ring and I was like, that makes me a bad person.
It would make me laugh because of how expensive these are. And that is one of the reasons that I picked this, because I like subtlety.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I actually, when I got engaged, I only wanted the tiny, tiny one.
Oh, I didn't know there was 2 rings there.
And
That's
my
what it is,
husband
yeah.
made me get the bigger one because he tried to be a man, and this is as big as I would go. I definitely didn't want the
well, so is the
But he knew
engagement
that.
ring and the wedding ring, those are the 2 you wear?
You have to wear 2 rings. Well, you don't have to. You
Guys
have
only
to
wear
wear
the
two.
one. You only wear the
can't get
one.
into heaven.
Women get an engagement ring and then and a ring. I don't know what this
So
one's
you keep
called.
them both on always.
I do, but I
Wedding
honestly am
band.
trying to. I just have been married for 10 years, and I was trying to convince him. Well, I'll get it if I have to. I'll buy it myself. But they don't make it anymore. But I want another tiny guy.
So 2 tinies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yours are. That's
It's still
fucking-
tiny. I just
Yeah.
don't.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's flashy. What do you?
Oh,
maybe
it's too
saw?
much. It's too
Well,
much.
you have the hardest.
It's rose
substance.
gold. Oh, and I will say, we had Chase on here. He's a dancer, and I got platinum because it was the highest score in dance. So when he did propose, I was like, "You can't get me white gold or gold because that's like 3rd place in dance now."
That's
And I was like, "I
hilarious.
have to win.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
can't." That was my only it had to be platinum,
Cool.
just because I
had
couldn't
to be
lose.
platinum.
You bought a ring with diamonds, I'm assuming, or no?
You don't know me.
I don't. I'm
Shit,
asking.
dude.
You don't know what
Do you
I've
just have like
done.
a rubber band?
Would you? No. For
For
your lady,
love?
would you get her?
Yeah, I bought a ring.
Was it strong?
Earth crush?
Like,
Well, you've been married for
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
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 So did you buy how? Here, I was.
This
At,
was after school.
yeah, this is after school activities now.
Looks, I remember Nolan got married when he was super young, so he bought his wife an engagement ring when he was super broke.
Oh,
And-
yeah?
And it's just like there's that moment of like when I do like at some point I gotta buy you like an actual.
Oh no, you don't have to. The first
Yeah.
one's the important one.
So you think even the bro? So if you got engaged when you were in like high school and you got like a super cheap fucking.
I would say you can get me another one, but I won't wear it on that hand. I would keep the shitty one on my hand.
All right.
Yeah, the shitty one has more sentimental value.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are good people.
Yeah.
I should date you guys
You
because the last couple
should.
girls I dated wanted way more than that.
Okay.
All right, should we do a couple more questions?
Yeah, I'm
and then
just
round it
trying to
out?
avoid it because it's on me. So I was asking other
All right.
questions.
Oh, it's on you. All right, we'll do one more round after.
Question 6. How many arms does a starfish usually have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See, you're getting all the
Ding.
arms.
I
and
needed
legs.
that. Well, I only know because I just went swimming and they made me starfish.
That's hilarious.
That was like a thing.
But you also
fun.
said when we said 3, if you're injured, I was thinking there's no animal or whatever that has odd legs. Starfish.
Starfish are always getting yoked up in the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, they're always missing legs, and they can grow them back. but
How
sometimes-
real
Did you know
are
that?
they?
I didn't. That's so cool.
Because
How
they're like
real
a,
are
like,
Man, this is-
Dude, the next
So
question
we
is
started
like,
this
are
podcast
starfish
just-
real or not?
the look on your face was fucking hilarious. No, like, but like,
Well, I've held one in my hands before.
For
Well, I mean,
realsies,
like-
we only started this to
like
go
a-
to school because we never went. Both of us never went. All of those are lies.
You get a little
we
bit
never went to
more
school.
information. So, starfish, are those real?
We're just trying to learn about what school is.
Dude,
We never got to
what
go.
a funny need
Slow.
for a podcast. Because we missed a lot of school, and now we need to.
Catch
learn a
up
little
on the
bit.
What did
days
we
we
miss?
missed.
Fuck, that's funny.
I missed
like
a lot
sick
of
day,
days.
sick day podcast.
I had so many senior year that I almost didn't graduate.
Damn, dude.
I never went to high school on a Wednesday.
I'm glad I'm here.
wow.
Ever on a Wednesday, and
'Cause
I
of
got in
dance?
trouble. No, I just needed. Well, technically because of dance, but I needed a
Time
day
off.
off, like a whole 5 days in a row. I wouldn't do. I told my mom I'm not doing it
You didn't go
on a Wednesday.
every Wednesday?
And I got in so much trouble my senior year because I'd missed so many days. And then the priest, because I went to nuns and preschool, the priest guy came in and he goes, and we noticed it was Wednesdays. Like it was like a weird hush hush question. And I was like,
Yeah.
God picked Sunday. I picked Wednesday, and
You
I
didn't
got
say
away.
that.
Yes, I did.
That's
because
insane.
it was Catholic. So I was like,
Because
well,
it was
God
based
picked.
in faith?
Yeah, because that was my day of rest.
What
is
if you
what
just
I
said,
said.
God said don't go to school for a whole
I
week?
said God picked Sunday. I picked Wednesday.
Holy shit.
And then I did graduate.
Good for you.
That's some kind of privilege.
But I had to
Which
go
one
to
is
school
that?
on Wednesdays for
That's
the last
Catholic.
few years. No, it turned out every kid, and there was like more than 50% of the kids missed too many days. And so everybody wouldn't have graduated. And there's only like 60 kids in my grade, so
Yeah.
they couldn't handle the
Dude, that has
not
to tell
having
you how
enough people
boring
graduate.
Your school
It was super boring.
But they have to get the message after that. This is how boring the
School is
presentation
that
of
nobody came.
right.
Yeah, no one's showing up for this shit.
I wasn't doing anything bad. I just stayed at home and caught up on homework and stuff like that.
Caught up on home. I need a
just
day for work.
Didn't go to school on Wednesdays.
But I didn't mean are they real. I meant like are they like alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
They're
How?
Because they breathe and grow legs again.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
talk.
But,
Do you know they can talk?
Can you be our teacher?
but like, is it alive like a coral reef is alive, or is it alive like a fucking dog is
It's
alive?
alive. They like move and shit.
It's like a fish.
It's not like a dog.
It's like a starfish.
It's not gonna
It's
love
not like
you.
a starfish. It's a starfish.
But it's not
Yeah.
a fish 'cause it can't swim. It just sits there in the like you can.
No, it moves around. It like goes with the tides and stuff.
The
And it eats stuff. It has a little mouth.
Does
in
it
the middle.
really?
Yeah.
Are you making this up?
No. I did make up the talking thing for sure. But everything else has been the truth.
Oh, that'd be, if you were our teacher, we would believe everything you said. All right, last
I
round.
love the idea of you guys fucking
We're just
just
learning.
getting a little bit more.
We are. We're getting smarter. We learned about presidents a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we know
Wait,
how
what
many
was his name
bones is
again?
in a hand.
Oh fuck.
We learned about one guy who was like
He had a crazy
Terry.
first
No, it was
name.
like
Monty?
Taylor James or something.
James
Taylor. No, that's
Taylor
a fancy
Monroe.
person.
President James Taylor.
Is that right? No.
No,
There's
that's a good
we learned-
sausage.
we learned one. We learned
know,
one
that's
that's
a singer.
like he had two first names, and it was just like that can't be a president. He was too chill, but he
Aw,
was,
man.
and he got assassinated or he died. No, he
died of
of
a
like disease.
stomach thing.
Yeah, he had a tummy ache. He died of a
Fuck,
tummy ache.
What was
President
it?
Harry
Taylor,
Houdini.
we didn't learn it. I thought we learned.
I thought we
both
learned it
didn't
too.
learn
It was Taylor something, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
First or last name? I think there was a Taylor.
Yeah, I believe
Robert Taylor.
Maybe. Damn.
These are hard.
Dude, I love the immediate like skepticism now that you don't know what is true.
Damn, I thought
This
we
is
were
the
learning.
best.
This is like I was really
really
hoping
did
we would
too.
This
learn.
is like 2 steps forward, 3 steps
Yeah,
back.
for
We're
real.
trying to learn. We're trying to learn. That's the first step.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting
trying.
better. Okay, so we'll do 3 more and then round this, and then that's it.
Okay.
We have no ending. So
We can have an ending. We can have an ending.
we take a picture.
Oh, okay.
All
I guess
right.
that's our ending.
We can add an ending.
We don't need an ending.
Next question is how many Great Lakes are there in North America?
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
remember having to learn this.
Do you-
Like in school. I
In
remember this
Canada?
being on a test. I don't remember the answer.
Well,
I remember
Canada,
this
like-
being on the test.
What part of Canada were you in?
I was born, I was words.
You got
Toronto.
super Canadian there.
Well, yeah, okay.
You were like,
Toronto.
oh, Canada.
Toronto.
So you're kind of close
Markham.
to one, but you don't touch it, right?
Correct.
Erie,
Oh yeah, you do. At the bottom of
Buffalo, and
Isn't there
Toronto.
like a-
Shout out to Buffalo.
it. Yeah.
Shout out to
Drake.
shopping.
Whose question is this?
It's his.
It's mine? I got the starfish one.
Oh,
was hers.
you did.
Oh, no, that
got
was
the
you.
starfish.
Wait, no,
You're
no,
right.
no. I
No,
did starfish,
Is
right?
starfish real? Was
He just learned about starfishes. That's all.
Yeah, he just learned.
You just
That's
learned what a
hilarious.
starfish was.
Okay, how many Great Lakes? I want to. The number 7 is just in my head for some reason.
Those are oceans, right?
That's wrong.
Ah, I was fucking
7
feeling
oceans,
good
right?
about 7.
7 oceans?
I forget how many oceans there are.
Ocean's 11. There are 11.
There's 11
That's
oceans.
I'm gonna believe that. Oh man,
Dude, I love this show.
Indian.
Like-
There's like a song for it.
Great Lakes, though? 7?
I would have said
Indian
7
Ocean.
lakes.
Thank you.
There's a way to
Arctic.
remember them that we remembered in school. The acronym HOMES.
Homes.
Wait, what are we
H
learning
O
right now?
M E S. That's the each
Six.
Great Lake.
Great
H-
Lakes.
What's H?
Huron,
Huron, that's the one.
Ontario.
Ontario,
Michigan,
Michigan.
Erie,
I'm repeating
Superior.
it. Erie or Superior.
Superior and Superior.
Erie
But I
and
live, I
Superior.
live off of the Great Lakes, so that I
Oh.
grew up there, so off
So
off
that
Lake
was
Michigan,
part
so
of
that's why I knew that stuff off the bat.
So are all the
Everyone
Great...
from Michigan knows. Everyone I've ever met from Michigan knows all about the Great Lakes.
For sure,
That's
yeah.
100% true.
Well, because doesn't it cut into Michigan?
It does, and then Chicago, Indiana, Michigan area right there is
Oh, wow.
Lake Michigan, and then the other ones are like to the right. By
I feel like an
Ohio.
asshole because I'm from New York, and it cuts into New York too on the other
Mm-hmm.
side. But it's Buffalo. I'm from Albany, but still. But I didn't know there was 5. Okay, so there's only
Yeah.
5.
I would have kept going up.
Yeah.
I would
I
have
don't
said
know if
less
we
than
add
7.
more.
No, because isn't there 7 major oceans? Major oceans, the major one. Atlantic,
Atlantic,
Indian,
Pacific,
Pacific.
Indian,
No, it's the sea.
Oh,
Mediterranean Sea.
can you Google-
Antarctic.
Antarctic. I think it's 7. I think it's some people say it's
I don't
7.
think
Some people say
there's
it's
no
5.
7 oceans. 7
No,
Yeah,
how
oceans.
many
I don't think
oceans
there's
are there?
7.
I have to ask. I
So
think
there's
it's 7.
5 Great Lakes and 5 oceans.
There's really one ocean if we could talk.
Let's do it. Historically, there are 4 named oceans: Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, and Arctic. But, oh gosh, there's more.
No, that's it.
No, what are the 7 oceans called?
One of
So
them's
some people say
seceded.
there's 7. It's Arctic, North Atlantic, South Atlantic,
No.
North Pacific, South Pacific,
No.
That's not what
Indian,
we learned.
Southern. Okay.
That's not what we
No,
learned.
That's
yeah,
the
you can't
internet's
add
teaching you now.
That's not part of
Yeah,
our
but
That's
we
just
learned that
a-
Pluto was a planet, and it's not anymore. Things change,
It
man.
goes in and
Things
out.
change.
But we're just like separating. Oh, it's like North and South Carolina with ocean. Like we're just separating.
Yeah, one Carolina, one ocean.
One ocean. I agree. One ocean.
All right. So fuck, I got that wrong.
Okay, 2 more left.
We got most of
Oh
these
no, we're
wrong,
gonna
right?
end on me.
No, 3. No, we're
Oh, I think we got more right this week than we've ever gotten.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not, and
Yeah.
they were, but I like multiple choice better.
We'll do it next week. Multiple choice.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, we can keep doing this. I'm just freaking me out.
Next question: how many feet make a mile?
Woo!
This is mine, huh?
Whose feet?
A number just. Yeah, it's very true. A number just popped into my head, so I don't know. I'll say it after because I don't want to.
This is one of those
Mile?
like job interview questions.
Well, now I'm thinking of
They're
like
supposed to know or they think you're an
kilometers per
idiot.
mile. Like 60 in Canada. Like if it's 60 here, it's 100 in Canada.
I was
On
gonna say
a highway,
1200.
yeah. That's the difference
1200.
there.
Is it not even close?
That's not even close.
All right.
What is it?
312.
312
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
No, that's worse.
Wait, what was the question?
How many feet make up a mile?
Feet. Mile.
Just keep going like
Oh
this.
yeah, a mile.
I'm doing
Here's a little hint. A little
Okay,
hint.
one.
Denver is a mile high. How many feet up high is that? Have you ever seen?
Oh, like 30,000.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
so we're looking at like.
I want to change my answer to 30,000.
Which is even further off than your first answer.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
10,000.
No, you ready for the answer?
Yeah.
5,280.
Who
Not even
the
close.
fuck
I
knows
took 4
this?
guesses. I wasn't close.
That's
with
on the
all of
Denver Nuggets floor. 5280.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
get
that's
all
how
the
many feet are
answers.
up.
them.
I
Just
know,
written
right?
on the ground.
Everywhere you've lived is just answering all these
Everywhere you
questions.
go.
Oh, that's cool. You live in an educational place where just like
Damn.
it teaches you whether you want to be taught or not. I
Dude,
like
I
that.
hope no one in charge of
funny.
the future of our careers ever sees this episode. Because we're all pretty dumb.
Yeah, this is rough.
But none of us do comedy on smart stuff, right? None of us are trying to do. I just tell
teachers.
stories, and most of them are about how dumb I am. So I'm living in my truth right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Okay, well, we got 2 more. We started with him.
Oh, you get to
Like,
finish
I'm
it?
finishing
He's
it
going
up,
to do a
apparently.
bonus question. All right,
2
here we go.
more.
Are there 2 more?
How many elements are there on the periodic table?
Periodic table, that's a lot. I remember it being big.
Yeah.
I remember it being a whole big picture.
It's a lot.
And there being some important ones up top that were in a different color and some more on the bottom.
Yeah.
I know H2O is one of them and COO
No.
is another.
H2O is 2 separate ones.
Oh, fuck.
Because H is
Each letter,
hydrogen-
so it's what, 26 then? It's just each
gotta be
letter of
way
the
more.
alphabet?
It's
No,
gotta
I'm
be-
kidding. What was the question? I
How
know,
many
I forget
elements are
so
on the
fast.
periodic table?
How many what?
How many elements are on the periodic
Ah,
table?
this is why you guys, I probably have ADHD.
How many plates of supper on the periodic table?
Okay, I'm going to do it by visualizing visualizing.
But it's not
1,
even.
2,
Ah. You got to think there are 12 naturally occurring metals.
I'm trying to do math. I'm going to say 62.
I think that's too many.
56.
I'm going to say 48.
I like 56.
All wrong.
All wrong.
Oh.
What is it?
118.
Wow. These are
How many have they added since we went to school? though? Like, what was it when we were in school? I feel like it was less.
Is lava one?
Everyone pick up your feet.
We never played that when I was a kid, and it bummed me out when I was an adult and heard about it.
Floor
it's
is
like,
lava?
Never played it. That
fun.
sounds so fun.
We can play it. We should do a week where this is just games we missed out on playing.
I would love to do that.
No chairs.
No chairs, just sit on the
You
floor.
guys play Nintendo on the
Yeah.
giant
I
screen?
have original Nintendo in my house right now. I could bring
Plug
it
it in.
Fun.
with a lot of
Great.
games that work. I'll
Brag.
crush you in it.
Next question.
All right, last one.
Branch off of the last one. What is the chemical formula of water?
What grade
Oh,
are
that's
we?
H2O. Skip this
Yeah,
one.
that's
Skip-
an easy
Wait,
one.
what
Yeah,
grade
but
are
what
we
does it
playing?
stand
No, but
for?
you had some hard ones, so accept the easy one. Enjoy it.
But I just answered that in the last one.
Oh.
I said
you did say H2O.
I said it was those 2. That's why. Yeah.
Do you know what it stands for?
Is it
Hydrogen.
hydrogen and oxygen. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
It'd be so funny if you didn't.
It's a hardcore band.
What grade is this test, though? Can you tell me what grade I'm taking right now? Does it tell you?
I can't.
I can't
third
do
grade.
that
I can't
right
do
now.
that.
I think it's middle school. This is middle school.
This is not middle school. This is college.
What color is this?
No, yeah, this is definitely middle.
Okay.
Element.
Question, last
middle
question.
elementary
last
school.
question.
All right.
Set up any home kit
Oh,
Wow.
the
What could
future.
it have possibly been doing?
Last question. What is the name of the author of the play Hamlet?
Hamlet?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is high school. These are high school
Shakespeare?
questions.
Yep.
Oh shit! The one guy I knew. So I was walking through New
You
York
knew him?
City and with my mom, and there was this area, and it had like all these famous authors, and I barely saw one, and it was just by himself. And I was like, "Oh look, Shakespeare's over here," just like saying it, and it was. And my mom was so proud of me.
Shakespeare. Who?
Yeah. The what?
What did you say?
I was walking through Central Park, and they have an
Yeah.
area of just all authors.
Yeah.
And there's one guy just by himself. And in my head, I was just like, look, it's fucking Shakespeare over here, just kind of being a jackass.
Is it like a statue?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was
I
a
thought
stat.
you were like-
Oh, it's just some
You're talking
guy?
about real guys.
This is a fucking Shakespeare over
Oh,
here.
look, it's
I
Shakespeare.
saw some Shakespeare. We're friends.
No, but yeah, my mom saw it, and we walked up to it, and it was, and she looked at me like I was this, like she was so proud that from like 30
Nice.
feet away, I was like, that's, if I know
She's like, we're
my
getting ice cream.
authors,
Yeah.
I know that's Shakespeare.
My boy's a genius.
Yeah, she felt real good.
I love
Can
it.
I ask you one last question before we retire? Not retire, quit, whatever. Words are hard. Who was your favorite teacher growing up and why? Just because you were so smart.
God, I was
You
so
won-
smart.
You were. You just did so much better than us.
Yeah, you did.
Public school
Rack it
education
up.
Why? 'Cause I
really
got like
crushed
one
it.
of the. Because
Yeah,
I knew what a
you knew
starfish was.
because you laughed at us. That's all. It was my confidence is gone.
I always liked my art teachers,
What grade?
all of them.
Oh,
As soon as you start having like
a passion.
different teachers for art, I like them. Miss Crown
Miss Crowley, yeah.
What did Miss Crown do?
just taught me art. Just
Cool.
let me do art in the stupid class. I had a cool
When you say
chorus
art, do
teacher.
you mean painting?
Painting, like drawing,
All the things.
Say that again?
crayons.
Drawing. And I like to drawing. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah.
I had a great chorus teacher called Miss Spadaccino
Nice.
who
Good name.
taught us about the Beatles and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Not
And
the
then-
bugs.
No,
Okay.
not the bug. We already knew about the bugs.
That was because the other one missed.
That's why he knew all the legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I had a lot of cool teachers. I was always the asshole. It wasn't their fault for the most part.
There we go.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
That's it. Class is over.
Oh, I like that.
Class dismissed.
Class dismissed.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you
See you
for
next
having me.
week.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Class dismissed.